And I felt like in that moment, it felt, yeah, I would be at peace. Even if like no more recording, no more music, no more studio, no more you, no more us, no more house, no more cats, no more anything else, it would still be okay.
A song a day keeps the doctor away. I won't wait. We'll make it better today. Now a song a day, a song a day, a song a day.
Hi, I'm Miss Lou, and this is A Song a Day where I get into the studio with a different artist every week to write a brand new song based on crowdsourced prompts from you. Today, we have a very special guest who is putting Singapore on the world map for contemporary jazz. He's no stranger to the show, co-writing in the background for all of the previous episodes, and he also happens to be my husband. Now, Daniel Chia takes center stage. Soulful, funky, and energetic, saxophonist Daniel Chia serves up his signature brand of disco jazz as the hottest fresh act on the scene. After getting in the studio with two-time Grammy Award-winning producer and guitarist Paul Brown, Daniel's debut full-length album of original songs features the finest international smooth jazz artists. In the Moment garnered tremendous support, and the pre-orders of his album raised $10,000 in less than 24 hours. Since releasing his debut album, Daniel has performed in Malaysia, Thailand, Myanmar, Korea, Japan, and the USA. He was also invited to perform in San Diego with four-time Grammy Award winner Larry Carlton. I'm honored and thrilled to be co-writing with him as a featured artist today. Hi!
Hey.
So I wanted to ask you about your songwriting process. I know you've written with Grammy Award winners like Paul Brown and also with Billboard top charting artists like Adam Hawley. So do you have a typical songwriting process?
You know, I think I was very fortunate, like right from the get-go, from my first album, I really got to work with amazing people like this. So I got to see their process. But one thing I knew is I always wanted it to be collaborative. That's what I'm looking forward to today. And, you know, for all the past episodes that we've had as well. In the world of contemporary jazz, you know, we definitely need to make sure there's a strong hook. We usually just start off with a groove, you know, and then we write the top line. I think so far in my experience, you know, for my own albums, I rarely started with the melody first. So that's just where I came from. Most of my songs, you know, I write very quickly, you know, probably 10, 15 minutes. I roughly know the structure. And it helps that, you know, I grew up with music theory. And even in the recording stage of songs, you know, I found that in the end, a lot of the songs that made it on the albums were the first take, you know, and sometimes we had to rearrange the songs, but, you know, usually, we don't overthink it. So it's been an interesting journey leading to where I am now.
That's great. We have a similarity where, you know, the feel is really important, but other than that, we come from very opposite writing experiences where yours is like theory-based and, you know, you have all of that vocabulary to tap into, whereas mine is always, because I'm a vocalist, right? So I start off with the melody and the lyrics first, and then I have the chords in my head, but maybe not the theoretical background to back it up. So I'm excited today because we are not just gonna write as like co-writers to back up other artists, we're gonna write as like featured artists together. So yay! Excited to see where this goes. So I took to Instagram to ask my followers for any songwriting prompts for today, and I told them it's gonna be a saxophone vocal tune. One of them actually suggested just jazz.
Okay, that's definitely possible.
Yeah, we can roll with that. Because between us, I guess the possibilities of genre is actually quite huge. And we have one more request that says, or songwriting prompt, which is where do we go from here? Which is actually a song off of your debut album. That you produced with Paul Brown.
So it was the only vocal tune of that album. So that was, my first foray into, you know, co-writing a vocal tune. And I love that tune. And yes, definitely that can be an inspiration. But I think jazz, you know, being so broad and so wide. So we'll definitely tap into our jazz influences. And you know, the amazing thing about this series is we have really no idea right now how this final product is gonna go. But yeah, I guess you guys will see in the next few moments, as we try to craft this from scratch.
Yes. So, shall we start?
Yeah.
Yes.
Even if the sun goes down on us now, I will let it take us. But a hot day,
Simple. Doesn't have to be that speed either, but depends on. Yeah, I like the progression. It's nice.
Or even the start of the song can be.
First I was afraid, I was petrified. Yeah,
I
yeah,
think,
something like that.
We
Yeah,
have a
that's
rough
nice.
structure. I think
Yeah.
this one we probably can keep it very simple, just like
Yeah.
verse, chorus,
And
verse,
jam it out.
chorus, solos, and then back to the chorus.
I feel like when I wrote this, I was imagining like if the most important thing that I enjoyed right now was taken away from me, would I be okay with it? Would I be at peace with it? And I felt like in that moment it felt, yeah, I would be at peace. Even if like no more recording, no more music, no more studio, no more you, no more us, no more house, no more cats, no more anything else, it would still be okay. Yeah, and like I think Candlelight for me also holds a very special personal meaning. So I wanted to like just capture that, like life is not about me or us or
Yeah, so I guess a good reminder also, if we strip away everything and we just have that one small candle, is it enough? And hopefully get people to think more about this, what is truly important.
Yeah.
We can try playing over the groove and see if you feel any of
we do
this.
some word vomit.
Yeah.
Spoken word. Let's go. Take a breather. It's a never-ending climb. Hold on to that spark when you need to reignite. Remember how it led you down the very path you're on. When you're out of orbit and spinning way off course. So the first verse, we were talking about like that state where I was thinking about, being in that room and thinking about how that candlelight is the source of hope that I have. And I think for the second verse, I wanted to write something about the other side of that, which is the, people trying to suck your energy or people trying to drag you down when they themselves might not be feeling really good about themselves. It's hard not to bother with atmospheric noise. Lord knows the black holes are hungry to destroy. Darkness begets darkness. Misery loves company. I'm longing to rise above it all and just be free. Then it goes into the chorus. Even if the sun goes down on me now, I won't let it take my shine.
It's not always perfect all the time in that sense. And for sure, there will be times where, we will feel burdened by the things around us.
Yeah.
And of course, we always try to be a light and then and move towards the light also.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes it's, it's easier said than done. So I think it's also good to highlight that in the song.
Oh, even if the sun goes down on me now, I won't let it take my shine. I'll still have my candlelight.
So in today's episode, we combined some pre-existing ideas that I had with new ones to write a song that is current and relevant to both of us at this point in our lives. I hope it speaks to you and encourages you to leave any sort of negativity behind. Stream and share this song right now, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for more episodes of A Song a Day. Bye!